Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now I realize a lot of you don't watch League of Legends or play League of Legends or have any idea what it is. It's just a game I play with a couple of my friends. It's free. If you get a chance, you should play it too. It doesn't crash your computer or anything like that. In any case, I'm playing as Lulu today and my friend Hamsters is playing as Corky. All the rest are just normal people that we're playing with. This is not competitive whatsoever. This is my third game, or fifth game, playing as Lulu, but it's my third game of getting a perfect score. And yeah, just a few things I'm going to point out as I play Lulu. So, starting out as Doran's Ring, I'm playing as a AP support. It's not true support and it's not true AP because Lulu is extremely squishy, but if you keep her in the right positioning, she will stay alive. And like I said, third perfect score in a game of 5 games. And yeah, she's interesting to use. I enjoy using her. So if you notice, there's not going to be too much chat here from myself and Hamsters, just because we're talking on Skype once again. And as you go through, if you are able to get here early, just walk in the bush, just walking back and forth. That way no one invades your bush and gets in there and kills you. So you get here, just chill here in case people try to attack you. So get here and get ready to flash out just in case they bring 5 men down here. They don't usually do that, but you never know. So, for this, you max out Q for Glitter Lance, and you notice Glitter Lance has 2 uh, trajectories that you're going to use. And that's useful because when Pix moves and you use E to go onto somebody, then you can change the trajectory to have 2 different directions, and you can actually hit multiple targets with it, which is pretty fancy. And I'll do it a few times, but I'll miss a lot as well. So again, as you go through here, you're maxing out Q. This I think is a little too far, which is why I'm staying in this little brush over here. But max out Q, secondary E, 1 level W, and the W you can use Whimsy as an offense if you want to change the champion into a little squirrel or a bunny rabbit. You can do that. I prefer the 5 seconds of plus move speed just to move around, and typically I either cast it on an enemy to disable him, or I cast it on myself to speed myself up. My opinion is don't cast it on your friends. You are a support, but speeding them up, unless you know they're running away, actually messes them up and they get confused of what they're supposed to do. So I use E offensively, not defensively, and then use your Q offensively. And again, you'll see that she does a lot of damage, and as long as you stay in that little poking area, you'll do pretty well. Now, the game runs pretty well up to 20 minutes, and then beyond that point, it kind of just tears off. So yeah. If you notice, Lulu's auto attack range is really, really far, and you see this other Lulu? Yeah, getting melted. So melted. And then Corky's gonna dive. Grabs the kill, flashes a bad flash. Could have flashed this way, would have been safe. But in any case, like I said, the game, it runs like a normal game all the way up to 20 minutes, and then after 20 minutes, their vein starts feeding and griefing, so don't pay anything after that, really. But up to that point, you can see how I play, using Glitter Lands, clearing out the wave. When you kill them, push the wave all the way through, that way all this XP is denied, and that way the tower just kills everything, and then they don't get any of it. So you'll notice that doing this, I'll be about 1 or 2 levels ahead of them, which ends up being pretty awesome. It gets nice little snowball effect, and we just keep on winning after that. So yeah, just going through here, I'm going to get Boots of Swiftness eventually. I found that normal boots are okay, and then AP boots or cooldown boots are okay too, but because she's given a speed ability, what they ended up doing is they ended up nerfing her base speed. So she walks actually very, very slow. So I was like, alright, fine, if I walk so slow, and I'm not always going to have W up, might as well just negate that with positioning. So I actually give her a boost of swiftness, the level 3 boots, walk around, and you'll notice it's very significant in her harassing and her survivability, and also helping the team out. So you can see there Lulu is playing a support role, just, you know, buffing the Vayne. That's fine. It just, you know, her poke game is really good, and then her E does a lot of damage, considering your support. And then considering that with the E, then using the Q, you can actually split your attack. to do things. And hopefully I capture it a few times for you to see how it works. And I land a few, and I miss a lot. So just doing this little poke game, trying to get Vayne down to low health because I know she has pots. Just heal it off. And this Lulu's really just wasting her magic. Because she's trying to tame out these pokes that we're doing, but it just she's just wasting all her mana instead of just poking us. So because of this, she's zoned. Completely zoned out, both Vayne and Lulu. And we're just chilling here, grabbing the XP, getting the gold. Shaco's doing his little harass. And I'm like, okay. No real point. So if you want to see our early build so far, those are the early builds. Right? And this is great for us because they are very, very zoned. If we just press up, she'll walk away, and then she's going to miss maybe that XP. Not now, but from before. Yeah, zoning's very, very important. And just doing the constant poke, use the E, and then follow with the Q. The really fun thing about the E is that if you put picks on the enemy, it's going to be chasing them the whole time. So all you have to do is just Q in their general direction that they're running, and picks will automatically get that Q landed for you. So it's a guarantee if you're doing it in the right direction. You don't have to really aim it like a skill shot. So it's pretty nice. I feel bad for Mundo because he's jungling, and he came for a gank, but there is no gank to get. Yeah, you can try to pay attention to the other lanes if you want to, but just focusing on here tells you how to beat support picks. That's really, in my opinion, terrible choice. Picks, because Lulu does so much damage. So if you want to rewind that, because I was talking, I E'd on Vayne, and then the way the Vayne was running, I was able to hit both of them with a Q because I went sideways. And there I did it again. So I put my E on Vayne, and then I went to the left with my Q, and I hit both of them again. Like I said, she does amazing damage. For runes and masteries, I just do my caster runes, so AP and then Magic Pen, and then base armor. So if you notice, my armor's a little higher than normal. Not much. But yeah, yellow armor, armor pen reds, and then rest AP. And that's a waste. Complete waste. So here's a gank. Shen misses, which is fortunate for us. I flash out because I'm not going to get all that nastiness. And that is a dead Vayne. Now in this position, I could have went after Lulu, but he's going after me, so I'm just going to tag back and forth. Corki picks up the kill. I ult Corki, he's safe. And then I'm out of mana, so we're like, okay, we got 2 kills out of them trying to gank us. Time for us to just heal up and buy more stuff. And the Shaco came in to help, but it's a little late. No big deal. That's alright, if you wanted to see that. See, I never really looked at this. I should look at these numbers to really mathematically think if someone has good poke or not. But yeah, Lulu, I think she has good poke. 550, it feels like she has good poke. Any case, so I get this base build, and this Meki pendant is going to eventually build into my end-all be-all for all casters Morel's Evil Tome. Just because the cooldown reduction is really nice, and then the AP and the mana drain, I mean, it just makes sense on her. And it makes sense on most AP champions that I've seen. So there you go. Using W on yourself, you get 5 seconds of awesome speed. So definitely worth it. So like I said, the boots of swiftness really help out, just walking back and forth, in the right position, and then doing a poke, and then walking away. And if you notice, they're level 4, I'm level 6, level 5. So we did so well that we snowballed them out of their lane. And this is pretty much one game. If you get to this point and their gank is not ganking from their jungle. And their AD carry is kind of starved out. As you can see, she has like no items. So I could be more aggressive, but what we're going to do here is we're going to just keep on poking back and forth, because there's no reason to commit and scare them away, because if we scare them away, then we're not going to kill them. So we're just going to poke at them, get them around like 75% health, get them around there, let them push back, and then we'll kill them. So that's mostly from me. because Corky missed his ultimate, his little rocket. Yeah, if you want to see the damage, there's the damage. And this 80% slow is ridiculous for 1.5 seconds. It's really, they're not moving. Now what you can also do is you can E on top of a minion, and then from there, do a Q. And you notice I missed my Qs, because I was trying to hit both of them at the same time to be fancy. I should have just pushed out Vayne. Just constantly just push out Vayne. Because I E'd her, and I could have got an easy, automatic Q landed on her just by going backwards with the glitter lance. So, not the most exciting thing. But here we go. Shen's gonna miss his little taunt again. I don't know why he keeps missing it. I'm pretty sure I would have been dead. Lulu cannot take a hit. Just letting you know. Unless she's far, far ahead, she cannot take a single hit. So yeah, fun thing to do is to glitter lance the tank and then just shoot it backwards, because then you'll get a whole line of hits very easily. So this is good, because for that gank, we actually got pushed out, and now we can start ganking. And yeah, that's pretty dead. Her auto attack's decent, but there's no reason to like base all your skills on her auto attack. So just auto attack when you can, and just stay in the game. If you notice, I didn't W my friend, I W'd their enemy, because it's a little easier that way. For them to stay not moving and not doing anything. No flashing, no ghosts, nothing like that. I missed my glitter lens on that. But no big deal. So that's a slow down Shen. He's trying to get the kill, he's trying to get the kill, he's trying to get the kill, and he's dead. Not gonna work. So yeah, max out glitter lance, you get it up 6.7 seconds, which is not too bad. And then when you get morels and everything, then it starts dropping down to almost the 5-second range, which is pretty awesome. 5 seconds, you get a really good nuke slow. And what's better than a nuke slow? Few things. Maybe a nuke stun, but this one's multi-targeted, which is pretty awesome. Again, for practicing skill shot characters, I recommend playing as Ezreal, just because you have to skill shot the entire time. And I'll try to play an Ezreal game and get that going once I'm done playing with Lulu, because she's so much fun. She really is so much fun. So there you go. Walking around with a little cane. So right here, we're already pushed up, so there's no need to push anymore. Let them push over, kill them, and then if we have enough health, we'll push up and then take the tower. So I think we actually do that shortly. Hope so. It'd be kind of nice if we did. In any case, any recommendations in the comments of video types that you like? I do want to try to do some more League of Legends. I don't think any of you play StarCraft, so there's no reason for me to do StarCraft videos. Commentary videos, movie review videos, if you still like those, I can still do those. If you don't like them, let me know and I'll stop doing them. And yeah, for the League of Legends videos, if you still like them, let me know in the comments which champion you would like for me to do, and I'll try to do it. Some champions I'm just terrible with, and I'm not going to do them, because I don't feel like, you know, playing 40 games with me losing and doing horribly and just like, oh, here's one game I did good. This is definitely what you should do. But champions I like playing with, and I do pretty well. I'll, you know, showcase those to show you how to play them. There you go. That's just my E and my Q adding up, and then Corky adding some of his damage. You notice my health pretty fine. His health pretty fine. So we're just doing the poke game, and we are winning our lane quite soundly. And if you're wondering about the items, at this point, there you go. Shaco is going AP Shaco. Beyond that, nothing's really worth noting. Yeah, I don't know why Shaco said GG. I think with the killing spree, he thought it was losing. Now, I could have dived Shen. I just didn't feel like it. And it actually turned out pretty well because, there you go. That's Shen anyway. So all good. Worked out. I'm near full health. And could have maybe taken Annie. I should have just clicked on her and just looked at her Pyromania, how many charges she had for a stun, and she really didn't have any. But I was afraid. Not gonna lie. I was afraid of Annie. Because I didn't know if she had Tibbers up or not, and I don't want that bear on my head. That's a scary thing. Could have grabbed the tower, but we were doing so well, I was like, yeah, what the heck. No big deal. Let's just go shopping. It's not umbrellas, and if you notice, yeah, it didn't go down. I wonder why it didn't go down. 6.7. No, there it is. 5 point. Okay, so people are bad at calculating it. Right. So 5.3 seconds, which is an amazing Q. For what it does, you get 300 damage. So here's a fight that's going on, and we're on our way to go. Sorry, I kind of missed it. I was looking at my little cooldowns. Window's doing a good job. Shaco's kiting Shen. We're moving up, and that's it. No big deal. So I go back to my lane. Gonna grab my lane. Oh yeah, also in the comments, if you want me to focus on my champion or to jump around to the action, kind of like a real commentator, let me know, and I will try to do that more often. That probably makes the most sense. I probably should do that. Just jump around where the action is. But yeah, the priority targets are always, you know, the runes, which hopefully blue, red rune, those things are the jungle's jobs to keep clearing out. And then beyond that, dragon when you can get dragon, baron when you can get baron. A level 13 is typically a safe level to start doing baron. Just saying. So if you're level 13, you can expect to be able to take baron as a team. That's if there's no other problems. If the enemy teams are coming in, don't try baron. As you can see, I'm level 10. Vayne's level 7. They're AD carry, so totally zoned out, totally dead, and yeah. At this point, their Vayne is getting laughed at like crazy by their team, and I think at this point also she decides to feed. So anything beyond, like, you'll notice she just ends up selling everything, and the enemy team complains. At that point, don't pay attention to what we're doing because we're just killing them like crazy. So there's Shaco. And that was interesting there. I think his split actually got him to not die. So yeah, we dived, killed 2 people, and no one died. It was pretty awesome. I was really impressed that Shaco dived that, because I thought that was a pretty good Shaco. But his ultimate saved him because it split his character, and tower didn't target him anymore. There you go, little flowers. All the little flowers.